Hey everyone, it's Odyssey here. So I'm back. So this is my Anycube Cobra number 2, and I'm posting this video in hopes that someone sees it and knows a little bit more than I do. I'm self-teaching myself on how to use one of these things. I've been having some issues, printing issues mainly, and clogging issues. Now I know it prints because I made this cute little guy. That's a forest dragon thing, but as you could tell, the layers didn't do so well, but I don't care because I think it's cute. And then it printed this just fine. That's Deadpool and Wolverine. Also, out of context, who's excited for the new Deadpool movie? I love Deadpool, and I'm excited for the movie too. Anyways, I made that. I made this. It's a Deadpool wall art thing. I made those. This is just a half piece. I ran out of filament on that one. Now, this is what it's doing. I made this little cute little Viking character, but as you could tell, this little brown part is not supposed to be there. But I know it prints. Sometimes it does stuff like that. It made that just fine. It made these Star Wars coasters just fine. It kind of failed a bit. I had to put it in here because I was running out of room. So this was part of the axolotl that I was making, but as you could tell, it royally messed up and all that stuff. And this is the Zelda shield that I was trying to print, but as you could tell, the little brown squiggly line pops up. So I'm getting frustrated. So I was told that I could use Dawn soap and a little brush. As you could tell, the nozzle part is. So we're going to turn this on so you can hear what it's doing. Oh, for once it's quiet. It was making a weird noise the first time when I turned it on. That's the inside of the cap that fits over the eye. So I've cleaned this out as best as I can. I am getting new parts, new nozzle covers and stuff like that later today. Now the bed it retracts and all that stuff. I cleaned it off with Dawn dish soap, really good, and then dried it. This is the filament that I use. I have an extra brand for it so you can see what it looks like. That's the name of the brand, 3D printing filament. I am going to try to get a case for it. I got this from Amazon, Joys and More. It says it was made in Vietnam. Nothing against the Vietnamese or any race. I'm not whatnot. And then I got this really cool color. It's pink on one side and green. So I thought that was kind of cool for $7.99. I was going to try to print the forest dragon here in this color again. But the bed, it does just fine. It wasn't retracting the other day, so I unloosened it just a bit, and it seems to be doing just fine. This is at level. I've leveled it several times. This has an auto level, so I've auto leveled it. This is what I usually keep it at. The nozzle sits at about 200, 205. I usually have the bed up to about 60. I always turn this down. This is what it does. So this is the speed. It's at 100. I try to back it off slowly, but it only goes to 80. And that's the Z-axis. That's what I have it at. And I actually kind of like that the level for it. But this is what it does when I hit. See, there's the auto level. Extrude. And then see, it's heating up to 215. and it's heating up pretty good and fast. And I don't want to really replace the nozzle, but it's got a wood block. I think that's normal with these 3D printers. I'm new to this. I'm self-teaching myself. I don't know if I should replace the nozzle part or if I have to replace this whole entire thing. And I don't know how to open this up, and I don't want to open this up in case if I, pardon my French, fuck it up. So I don't want to fuck anything up, because I can't really afford to buy another 3D printer. I don't get very much money to begin with. That's why I'm deciding to become a YouTuber. Okay, so it's extruding pretty good. And as you can tell on the bed, it's sticking pretty good. I haven't had my 3D printer on for a couple of days, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know if it's just getting too hot and overheating or what it's doing, so I take that off. Now I can reach up, and even when this bed is sitting at 60, I could still touch it and all that stuff. I know it says caution high temperatures. The reason why I can touch it is I have severe neuropathy, so I can't feel my fingers half the time. I can barely feel my legs half the time. It's not diabetic neuropathy, it's just neuropathy. But this bed is cool right now, but I'm just showing you. Well, it won't retract or anything right now because, yeah, because I had that on. But I don't know if I need to replace the nozzle part. There it goes. See how it's kind of, I don't know if that's normal for it to